are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
We got to step it up. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Powell, first play, going to throw it. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Oh, you got deep?
Second down, Howell now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to him.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
Mike, 44. You can't block me. You can't block me. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the... Seven Pirates.
Check pass.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Our time. It's our time. 60 Maverick. 44. Man out. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Powell, third and long from his end zone. Flush to his right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Eluding the pressure right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth. Now Howell. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, right at the 40. It's Howell with another throw. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. You talk about this Giant defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Mike, 44.
Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on. 44's the mic.
Rip right, rip right. Fofo's the mic.
Second down throw for Howell. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And once more, Howell back to the air. Dancing to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Howell. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They call it a loss of a yard there. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
44, 44, Mike, 44.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Switch.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal.
Check. Crunch.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. That's Samuel, caught left side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared. Hurt. Liking 18.
Slam. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
And Howell will throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throwing Jones. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Jones. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. There's Jamin Davis, the former Kentucky Wildcat, bringing the pressure that time. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check. 4 down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Just like that. Mike 52, Mike 52. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Throwing on first down. Jones. And Waller taking it in over the middle. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
552. Watch the slant. Read. Check 52.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Timberland.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Watch the curl.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole, and it leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 58 right there.
I'm here all day.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. On first down, Howell. Going right back to Dotson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Being chased out left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Howell now to throw it. Escaping the pressure. Oh, Howell loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here we go.
A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play.
18 Cardinal.
It's our time. It's our time.
First down, Hal to throw. Steps away to his left. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And that is incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Powell. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jones on 1st and 10. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Watch the screen.
Bama, Bama, Bama.
Second down and goal. Jones. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Looking sideline, incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. From the 27, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 73 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else. And
he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Hal's going to mix it up here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Buying time to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Howell throwing on third down here. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. Throwing here, Howell. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. In motion right, Campbell. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion right, Campbell. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley from 17 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of it.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for Washington. 48 yards. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Point try good by Gano. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it?
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe eat. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 75 yards. And the Giants have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Gano the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but and that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Howell out of the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Howell, another throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Well, the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Under pressure, they got him again. Dexter Lawrence getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
I smell fear in that offense.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Silver.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now Jones on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.